They run again on first down. Cook. And he's up across midfield and down into Seattle territory. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Set the tone, defense. Set the tone.
Cousins gives way to Cook. There he goes left side. Touchdown, Vikings. Dalvin Cook, 49 yards. As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. So they start this game just like they won. Opening drive touchdown, a nice run there to finish it off.
Yeah, that's what we call an explosive run because of the distance. And being able to do that, that puts a little uncertainty in the minds of your opponent.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Wilson and the Seahawks take over now 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Check safety, check safety. All go special. All go special.
The first carry for C.J. Procise. And he's taken down. It's a gain of 3 from the 17 to the 20.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 20-yard line.
Guys, listen. Mike 54. Come to my world. We want it. Come to my world. 6 guys. Check. Let's go. 4 down. Check.
A 2nd down carry for Procise. And he'll get only a couple up to the 22.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stopped that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
An extra defender in the secondary for the Vikings here on 3rd down.
Hey, 0. Check. Mike 34. It's our time. Hey, check.
From the gun, it's Wilson. Open man is Gordon, complete. 8 yards, 1st down as they're able to convert. Now, Charles, what's the mindset here offensively? You gave up the touchdown pretty quickly. Would it have changed if you had gotten a stop and it would be 0-0 right now, or no?
I wouldn't think so. I think in most cases, just down a touchdown, we're just getting started here. It should be a long way to go. You think to yourself, stick with the game plan, all the things you worked on in practice. But you have some teams that when they get down, their natural tendency is to
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The defensive end, Daniil Hunter, drops him. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Here's Wilson. He lets it fly from Lockett. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
alert, be alert.
From the shotgun, Wilson. The 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Picked off around the 37, and his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line.
Well, it's 3rd and long, and you've got a few different ways to play it offensively. But this is not the type of offense that's going to wave the white flag. They're going to keep chucking it. And this time, it results in an interception.
Check. Pilot, 64, weak.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. 12 yards there, first down Vikings. One thing's for sure, this defense has to figure out how to stop the ground game. He's eating them up here in the first quarter.
It looks like they have to go to different forces, aren't they? The conventional things aren't working too well. So I remember a coach of mine saying way back when a back's having a great game, you've got to get the ball out of his hands. See how far he can run without the ball. And what he meant was takeaways, knock it loose, because maybe you can't just stop him with just regular tackling.
Hey, can't.
Cousins on first down. That's complete to the receiver, Thielen. It's a gain of 11 as the Vikings pick up the first.
That's another Vikings first down. First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. On the carry, it's Cook. Gets around him. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Dalvin Cook with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage. Well, they got the extra point, and it's now 14-0. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. That's fielded in the end zone. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Got it. Let's go. Let's bring it.
And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. Metcalf once again the target, and that'll make it 3rd down.
36 power. 54 miles. I'm here all day. No. Off. Gun.
Out of the gun, here's Wilson, escaping the pressure right. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. On 4th down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon. Marcus Sherrill's back deep for Minnesota. This is brought in at the 21. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here, they could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. But this is the NFL. How many times have we watched 14-0 leads evaporate and quickly? So how have we seen them combat it? Continue to run your offense, but don't back off at all. Don't start looking at the clock. Don't start thinking about, hey, just take care of the football. Keep attacking. Usually the best way to maintain control.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Showing it. Lucky 50. He's crashing. He's checking crash. General West.
The dump-off gets him only 1, and now you're looking at a 3rd down.
Mike 50, Mike 50. Drop deep, drop deep. Hey, look.
On 3rd down, Cousins. And he's able to find Diggs. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. He'll get 15 and a Vikings 1st down. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
50 to Mike, 50 to Mike.
On the ground, it's Cook. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 12 yards there. 1st down, Vikings.
Mike 50. Watch QB's up. 1st down. Watch QB's up. SOS. Check. Lucky 48.
On 1st down, Cook. And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
On 2nd and 7, Cousins. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. Shaquem Griffin, he was relentless there as he hits home for the sack. Cousins from the gun on 3rd. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I'm going to need some help with this one. How did he miss him? Wide open in the end zone. He's not hurried. He's not hit. And somehow, incomplete?
Yeah.
What happened?
During film study, that's one where he's just going to shake his head, not be able to believe it.
6 points go by the wayside on that one.
So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays that when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the 2nd quarter, but you're down.
Want to.
No, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
Let's go, hey. Go Mike 34, Mike 34. 14, got it.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Wilson, that's complete into the hands of Carson. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
It's funny, throughout the time that we've been together, when we talk with running backs about the ability to catch the ball, their eyes light up when they talk about open field and having one-on-one matchups, don't they?
Yeah, they do. And that's the reason why. What we just saw, shedding those tackles, and that's what they're used to doing.
It is, and it starts at the beginning of the play. One-on-one matchup if someone's trying to cover them, but they also like those one-on-ones downfield after the catch when they're running with the ball. They think they're going to win those too.
This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. From the 39, Wilson. Incomplete.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down.
Hey, check back 34. Touch 50, touch 50. Hey, 0, 0, 0. 34's a Mike, 34's a Mike. He's coming. Check in, check in.
Let's go, Heavy. Let's go, Heavy. Heavy, what you got? What you got, Heavy? What you got, Heavy? Give me some.
One flip. Here we go, Let's go.
Now it's Wilson. Flush to his right. He can run for it, and he will. And he nearly got the first himself, but it appears he's going to be about a yard or two short. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it.
Sponge. No. 19.
Check it backer.
One flip.
Shit.
Gun.
Here we go on 4th with Wilson. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. Now Wilson on 1st down. He'll find Metcalf. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 11 yards there and a first down for Seattle.
And the Seahawks, first down.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Long day offense. It's going to be a long day. Go. Mike 40. Check. He's coming. 12.
40's the Mike.
Operating from the gun, Wilson. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
Hey, we go Mike 40.
Mark that. I got you. Mike's 40. Target. Mike 40. You look.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Wilson. He hits his running back, Procise. There he goes, right side. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. C.J. Procise, 38 yards, as they are now on the board here in the first half. Myers connects on the PAT, and that'll cut the lead to 17-7. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. This will be taken short. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And still plenty of time remaining here in the half, more than a minute. And we'll see if they just want to protect that lead or try to add on to it. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Michael Kendricks coming in to drop him. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19.
Hey, we got Mike 50, Mike 50, huh? Hey, defense, let's go. Pick it up, D.
They don't want to repeat a first down. They'll keep it on the ground. And he'll just keep two hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. Third and long for Cousins. Open man is Thielen. It's complete. They give him 27 yards on the third down conversion.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
That's another Vikings first down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. From the gun, here's Cousins. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10.
I got you. Check 15.
A 10th carry in the game for Cook. Touchdown, Vikings! Dalvin Cook in the final seconds of the first half. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage.
And that's a lead that excites a team as they head into the half. Good way to finish things off.
Yeah, able to extend that lead, and you always say it, that can totally change the complexion of half number 2.
Yeah, it changes your morale, changes your outlook. But even before that, let's see if they decide to kind of squib kick or what they're going to do on the kickoff, because you don't want to give up a big play right before the half ends.
Good point. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will it be angry? Will it be clinical? Will they be calm? Will they just let it all out? Who knows? I'd love to be a fly on the wall for this one, though.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That'll be taken in the end zone. They'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too.
Oh, wide open, complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Tyler Lockett. 76 yards. And the Seahawks are able to cut into that deficit. That's the score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
This will be taken very short. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. The third quarter has not been kind to them after they built that lead at intermission. They've seen that lead shrink.
And how much of that is simply execution? How much of that is maybe you lose your edge a little bit because you've got a lead? And you do have to credit the other team some because they've made some adjustments to start to slow them down. Can they find those counters now? Those extra plays or plays they haven't run that'll be effective and get them back moving again?
They'll be looking for something here, anything to seize that momentum back. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 10 yards, and it's good for a Viking first down.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
Following the good run by Cook, here's another 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. They find some open field here. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That good for 22 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 36.
Here I come. Here I come. He's coming. Double up, double up. He's coming, double up.
Gun.
Go, go, go.
Hey, Ken.
Check 26, check 26.
Watch 61, matchbox lights.
And the play clock becoming an issue, so Mike Zimmer's forced to call a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
Son.
Watch the twist. Watch the twist.
Listen.
Now Cook running right. A gain of 10 as they look to add on to this 10-point lead.
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
Get 166, bullet high.
On second down, it's Cook.
Second and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on third down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. They'll try to throw now. Cousins. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And Thielen's got it. Touchdown, Vikings. Adam Thielen, 26 yards. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage. Extra point up and good by Bailey. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he's going to be out of bounds on the return. Not a great return. They'll start back around the 17.
At their own 17-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They did what they had to do to start this third quarter, went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
It got his man complete. It's a big play there for Seattle. 46 yards.
Kill. Turn up. Kill. Further. Whip. Watch the whip.
Hey, 0.
Kill.
They'll run on first down. Carson, he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
Well.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Good.
At the Vikings' 34-yard line.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Wilson looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Wagner. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8. Wilson now 10 of 16 throwing the football. It's 1st and 10. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 19-yard line.
On 2nd down and 4, Wilson. And this will be incomplete.
Wilson's pass thrown to the sideline and incomplete. It's 3rd down and 4 yards to go.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down.
I'll go special. Check. He's coming. 14. Got it. Further.
They snap it at 1. Now Wilson. Here's Carson with a catch out of the backfield.
Wilson's pass.
A gain of 4 on the play, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
4 yards. It's now 4th down.
Alert. Joker. Gotta go, in and out. Let's go. Look left. You don't want none.
They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. And my goodness, this is incomplete. Pete Carroll rolled the dice, but it didn't work out. And the Vikings defense is going to get the football back. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
Before they can snap it, time runs out on this 3rd quarter of play. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
You gotta get the ball, D. Get the ball right here. Let's go.
A first down throw for Cousins. It's complete to Diggs. It's a gain of 16, and the Vikings have the first down as well.
Well, it may seem a little unorthodox to some people. Got the lead, 4th quarter, yet he's still firing away. I think he believes that's the best way to go ahead and win the game.
Yeah, a lot of coaches say, let's just run the football, be conservative. He's sticking to his game plan.
Now, that is his game, and that's what they're going to ride.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Quandre Diggs. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So they get the takeaway, but that's just step one. They still have a lot of work to do.
But they don't want to focus on that now. Now it's about getting the ball in the end zone and hoping they can take it away again.
Yeah, still 3-score game, though, fourth quarter. Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at the 20.
Alert.
Hey, go Mike 40, Mike. Hayward. Double dog. That's the way. Mike's 40. Mike's 40. Come on, boy. You better be ready.
Good guys, 4 down.
After the interception, here's Wilson. Open man is Jacob Hollister. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. They get 17 on that one. Move the chains. 1st down Seahawks. One play has them to the 37 here for 1st and 10.
Hey, 0.
Wilson. Forced out to his left. He's going to take off with it. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
Back. Rush in.
Bring out. Bam.
40. Check like 40. 3 ball. Check. 40's mine. 40's a mine. Let's go, tackle.
Gun.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Wilson is going to go for a big play downfield. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. The Seahawks on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1.
Alert.
Here's Wilson. That's caught by Hollister. And this is going to turn into another 1st down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 40. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
Check pass.
Gun.
6 man. Check curls.
14.
40's Mike. Watch the curl.
Run left. Good touch.
Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. Throw left side complete. That's Wagner. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down.
Alert.
Squeeze. That's it. Come on.
One left.
Mike 40. Let's go. Hey, go Mike 40.
Throwing again here, Wilson. Pressure comes, and Wilson's going to go down. Everson Griffin. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10.
We've been around this league for a while. Many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target. Incomplete. A critical one here if they're going to have any shot at this thing. So they'll go for it on 4th down.
Got it.
34, right 34. Shoot. Hey, D-line, let's get in there. Kill.
They're going on 4th down. It's Wilson eluding the pressure right. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And they will not be able to hook look up there. It's incomplete. Pete Carroll rolled the dice, but it didn't work out. And the Vikings defense is going to get the football back. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Been a very strong performance for them, really on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
Yeah, if you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, giving him a little dab. Been a big, big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless. Take care of the ball on the way out.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. He'll let this go for the end zone. And that'll be caught by Diggs for a Minnesota touchdown. Stephon Diggs, 37 yards. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage. Bailey got the extra point, and the lead is now 24. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down. It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
Now a deep ball here, hauled in just past the 50. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A gain of 32 that time. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. To throw again on 2nd down. Wilson. Flushed out right. And he's going to keep it here. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation.
Check 13. Check 13. Let's go. Hey, go Mike 34. Mike 34. Hey, Zebra. Kill. Hey, turn it up. Shoot.
Wilson going to fake the give and keep it himself. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Carson. Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. And they're going to go for this. Just 1 for 3 so far on 4th down tries. They're trying again. Now Wilson throwing on 4th down. And it is incomplete. Trey Wayne's the Michigan State man right there in coverage. So they tried to go for it for pride, but it really wouldn't have mattered. This one, it was already determined.
No doubt about it. This one was over a while ago.
So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 46. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
Lets it fly for Thielen. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a third down. Fourth quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
And now the third down throw incomplete as well.
I think you put just a little bit too much heat on that one. When you throw it to the outside, you do have to be careful because you got to keep it away from the defender, but you also have to give your own guy a chance too.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on fourth.
Mike 50, Mike 50.
Now Cousins on fourth down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Mike Zimmer got to be unhappy with how that turned out. And the Seahawks, they'll get the football back in outstanding field position. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining.
You got three down. Hey, 40's Mike. 40's Mike. 40. Hey, guys, listen.
They'll throw on first down with Wilson. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. The intended receiver was DK Metcalf. And that'll bring up second down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Tight end's right. Watch tight. Hey, 0. 3 down. Gun. 31. Check. Look up for Sidney. Check. 40's a Mike. Let's go.
Wilson now. Going to throw again. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game.
Hey, Mike. 25. He's counting you. Gun. Switch. Gun.
Third and long. It's Wilson. Oh, he tries to get it to Metcalf, but it's intercepted. Picked off down near the 5. And a good return here as he takes it up past the 30-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
So the final seconds have ticked away in this Minnesota victory. And when you break it down, this was just a thoroughly dominating performance.
And I truly thought that we'd have a tight game coming into this one. I think you felt the same way based on our conversation after the production meeting, but obviously not the case. And how about just how it broke open? You just all of a sudden, whoosh, there it is. This thing is pretty much done. And the crowd stayed with it to celebrate because they're like, let's enjoy watching our team play this well. This is fun.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Vikings as we say so long from Minneapolis.